This is a very advanced ChatGPT prompting guide. I wish I had this 2 years ago because this guide would save me 5 hours every single week, and I'm not even joking. But it took me some time to learn this, and that's why I'm making this video for you. Before I start the video, I run a product studio, a digital product studio, and we build AI apps and other apps for our clients. And we have used ChatGPT a lot in those apps. And this is where I take those lessons from. People often think ChatGPT is dumb or cannot do things, but you're just using it wrong. So here's a quick guide on how to do it. First of all, my first suggestion is usually people use it over here, right? They go here and they start using it in normal chat. Don't do that. Don't go there. You want to create a developer account. You go to Platform OpenAI. The website is like this, platformopenai.com. You create an account here. You would put the money over here. You do need to pay for it. And there is a clear reason why. I will explain. But once you're in, you want to go to Playground, so over here. And then you want to go to Assistants API. There are a couple reasons why you want to use it. First of all, assistants are not related to your context. So you're essentially taking, if you use a normal ChatGPT in this window, it remembers everything about you. You don't want that. You want it to be as pure as possible and use it in the purest context, and that's why you're going to be using assistants. Second benefit of this is you are going to be able to give instructions to this ChatGPT and save them. So for example, now I have like some assistants in this particular account. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now if I want to do something with ChatGPT, I simply go here. In this instance, I have a hook generator for Reels. So this thing, this particular prompt is going to give me a very specific hook for an Instagram Reel. And so let's see how it's prompted. Let's see the instructions first. Then I'll give you an example of what it can generate. And then we're going to go through the process of writing these instructions. So you are responsible for writing the hook of an Instagram reel. I provide the topic of reel and you write the hook. The reel is always a person talking in front of the camera. The hook should always be controversial and negative or speak about the celebrity. The hook should never reveal the lesson of the topic, but keep mystery around it. It should be one sentence. The hook should talk directly to the viewer by using you. Be certain. Use language a 6th grader can understand. Okay, so I will give you a topic of an Instagram reel. Let's say I'm making an Instagram reel about using ChatGPT. So I'll write the reel is about using ChatGPT correctly. This is a very shit prompt. Usually if I give something like this to normal ChatGPT, you'll get junk. I give it here. Let's see what it gives me. You are using ChatGPT wrong, and it's definitely ruining your chances of getting what you really want. Now, if you definitely want to make it a bit better, you could say that, for example, but even this is good, or you can say try again. Let's just try again. Give it another option. But like I literally use this thing for my Instagram Reels all the time, and it works very, very well. You've been lied to about how to use ChatGPT, and that's why you're not getting the answers that you need. And you see the prompt is actually way, way better. Okay, now let's go about how did I actually build this and what prompts do you need to put into it. First things first, overall here, like you genuinely don't need all of this. Just ignore it. You just need system instructions. And before you start writing it, you should realize you want to write a particular text. You want to give a particular task to ChatGPT. So the first thing is you want to split the tasks into blocks because ChatGPT is not able to build huge texts by itself. You want to split tasks in chunks. For this one, for my reels, I split it into hook, build up, and then the value of the reel. So every reel has this 3-part structure, and then I can prompt ChatGPT on how to write every single structure in a much better way than I would prompt it to write an entire text by itself. If you're writing a blog post, perhaps a good thing, oh, my light just went out, let me turn this on. If you're writing a blog post, a good thing maybe is 1, to generate titles, 2, to generate the introduction, and then generate the blog post or the bullet points. So split it up is the first piece of advice. Next, for instructions, your first sentence is always, you tell it what it's responsible doing for. Now, then you give it the information of what you're going to give to it. the more you give, the more context you give, the better. And you need to give it the context. Otherwise, it's just a dumb intern who doesn't know how to do it. Next, this is again a context of what it should be doing. So the reel is always person talking in front of a camera. If it would be a blog post, you would say this blog post is going to be published on this and this website for this and this purpose. Very important. Then you talk about what you're expected to see. So the next part is the hook should always be controversial. In my case, I always want the hooks to be very negative and controversial. So that's the instruction I give. After you give these things, you close it and you start typing. You check it out. Once you've checked it out, you see that it's not quite what you expected. And then you continue prompting it down below. So in this case, sorry, closing it, the hook should not reveal the lesson because the first time I prompted, it explicitly revealed the lesson of the reel, but you want to keep the audience engaged. That's why I put this. Now, I tried it again and I saw that the hook was 2 sentences or 3 sentences too long. It should be 1 sentence. Okay, put it in, try again. Then it tried a very generous hook, like the hook didn't talk about the person in front of the camera, right? It didn't say you in the hook. You see now here is like you are using ChatGPT wrong or you've been lied to because I was missing that. So I added the next sentence. Again, try again. The hook should talk and then, okay. Then if I don't put the sentence, if I exclude this sentence, it will say, oh, you're probably using this. So let me exclude this actually, it's going to be fun. I'll copy this again and I'll just clean it up and paste it here. So I just removed 1 sentence from it and let's see how much worse the result is going to be. You're using ChatGPT. Okay, this one is actually quite good. Let's try again. But sometimes it would be like it would be assuming things. It would say you are probably using Chat. If you think if you think ChatGPT is like, it's not that precise. So that what you want. That's why I said speak in absolutes, and that's what saved it. And finally, a good sentence to say is use a language of a 6th grader. A 6th grader will understand because oftentimes ChatGPT uses language that's way too complicated. And this is how you do it. This is the exact structure of how you prompt ChatGPT, where you prompt it. And if you do it like this, you're going to get at least a 2x better output of your ChatGPT usage. That being said, see you soon. That's it.